Hey everybody, y'all remember this piece I did, the neon crayons? Well, today I'm gonna try to redraw that. Right here on this piece of paper. And I'm gonna be using some metallic watercolors. Now these colors are not all the colors that I see on here. These are metallic, but they are metallic. Set. And since these are different colors and metallic, I'll give them a try. Well, here I am just opening the package because, you know, that's what we got to. We just open. I use my handy dandy knife cutter from work, of course. This is a painting by Joe Thompson. We have a 16 color, 17 piece, 16 color set. So I'll put the brush. Now this part had me a little nervous because one of the little paint tubs was out. I'm like, uh-oh, these are gonna be cheap and dumb. So I put it back in, and, you know, nothing was broken or anything. The brush was pretty nice. That's a good thing. All right, so I'll be back. We do our swatches, and yeah. So right off the bat, this brush looks pretty good. Brushes was nice and soft, you know, watercolor type. And so, of course, I did my swatches. They're gonna say at the end that the swatches actually, like, you know, some paints or some glittery stuff, it's just like glitter on top of whatever, the pigment color. And it doesn't really translate together. But these, I noticed when I was doing them, you can really see the shine when you're, you know, throughout the stroke of paint that you're doing. It was very mixed in, and I like that. All right, here's the colors on the palette. Here they are on the paper. You see the shine on there? Shiny. Now that's some metallic paint. Basically little bits of metal in the paint. But, you know, they're light, so I'm gonna go and draw the piece now. And all the colors worked pretty well except for maybe the gray, but that's because you couldn't really see anything. Now, of course, I already went in with a drawing of the mech. I did an up close piece so that you can see inside the mech, and I decided to give it some more character, some more story to it. So I added some people inside the mech. They're all working in there, well, except for one, and the other one is nagging him to do his work. But, you know, it adds some character. I wanted to put some depth into the story of this mech bot, and I wanted to show like how big it is, the scale of it, and just, you know, the function of it, what it does. I guess I didn't really see what it does, but what it can, what it has beneath the surface. There we go. Yeah. So when I drew this mech, it was kind of just off the top of my head. As you can tell from the roughness of it. And so I kind of tried to, based off of that roughness, do more with that, kind of challenging my own character design so that I can to see if it was actually translatable. And for the most part, I think it was, especially making it so big. And with these metallic colors, most of it was pretty easy. It was just kind of putting the colors where it goes. Since it already was designed for me, you know, it was easy to keep things where they're supposed to be. Now, since I scaled it up, the proportion was a little difficult, and that is something I would like to work on in the future. Proportions and keeping things to the size in which they are, as zoomed out and up close. So for the story of this mech, I thought of it as being on a different planet, kind of mining things. Because it has a claw hand and a regular hand, and I feel like the claw hand could be more like a hammer kind of thing, so you can crush some things, and then the regular hand can just kind of dig at things and grab stuff. Fingers are more flat. The arms are kind of like tractor wheels or tank wheels. They're kind of on a rolly. I don't even know what you call that. It's like a strap around wheels, and it can just go, you know, like that. But it's also connected to a foot kind of thing, connected to a leg, so that if it got stuck when it was rolling, it could lift its leg up and step over whatever was there. Or if it was going up a mountain, it could roll up the mountain. And so that kind of adds more traction or friction. I don't know. One of those. It adds to it. Also, its bigness makes it easier to control. And so with these characters, one is controlling the arms, one is controlling the leg, and one is controlling the I don't know. Maybe they're supervising. What do you think? This is the main problem with this piece. The jetpack, it looked too big, and it was kind of off. It was like off. It was kind of like, I don't know. It was going crazy ways. So I had to fix it. Like, it looked like it was going to one angle, but then it went down further, and it was looking weird. So I decided to ink the piece. I wanted to get it more popping. With all the metallic colors, it was kind of looking shiny and kind of muddled. But I also wanted it to be. I wanted to use all of them, and I wanted it to be. I wanted it to pop out more, and so I used a fine liner, and I just traced over the people and the rest of the machine, and I varied it by weight to emphasize one thing more than the other, so that it can be you know, it can stand out and you can see what it is. So I use kind of a thick one for the characters, even more of a thick one for the body, the big body. And then I used a really thin one for the dome on top so that it's not taken away from the characters or the body. It's a very bottom heavy piece, so you know that you got your arms and then you got the torso and then you got your head in the middle. And there's already, that's not much to the torso. The arms, there's a little something going on there, but the most of the stuff is going on in the middle, and I want that to be emphasized, of course, because that's what the piece is about. It's about zooming in on from another piece to see the shiny metallicness of it. Alright, well that's the final piece. I hope you guys like this video. Please give it a like, subscribe, and make sure you comment what you think about this piece. If you liked it, then hey, say I like this piece. If you don't like it, then hey, win some, you lose some. But I'll see you guys next time. Stay hydrated, be blessed, and bye.